Good morning, YouTube. Are you ready for some truth? Well, I don't know. We'll see. As you can see, I have fallen afoul of Mr. Zuckerberg's community standards. And I am banned yet again. And they also found my Not Billy account and banned that too. Now, what we're talking about today is the riots and what's really going on here. All right, what I'm about to tell you, most of you are going to have a very, very hard time believing. But I, this is all going to play out in your lifetimes. What I'm going to talk about, you're going to live through. All right, what's going on here? Okay, well, this has nothing, all these riots has nothing to do with the murder of George Floyd. Okay, and it has everything to do with controlling you. Now, I'm sure you've heard in the news about these Antifa people, how they're stirring up trouble. And they are. But again, they're not the people responsible for this. They're not the ones that planned this. They're not the ones that are going to benefit from this. They're mere pawns. The real intelligence behind these crises, these series of crises we're experiencing, are the same people that had Jeffrey Epstein murdered. And this is where they like to go and hang out. Okay? They meet there every year and worship their pagan god and plot their various plots. Okay? And what they want is to control you and everything you do. They want to make you their bitch. And they almost had it. They almost had it. And then Mr. Trump defeated their candidate in 2016 and threw a big monkey wrench into their plans. Okay? So now he has to go. So they're creating crisis after crisis after crisis so they can blame him for these crises to destroy his credibility so he won't win re-election in 2020 and they'll be able to get back on track. And of course, what is their ultimate goal in all of this? Well, it's to create a one world government where, of course, they're at the head. Okay. And this is how they're going to control you. China is the template. They want to take the Chinese model and make it across the board. Okay. That's what they want to do. Okay. And, but they've been running into a lot of bad luck lately. It's almost as if somebody knows what they're up to and is taking measures to foobar all their plans. Yes, there's actually okay, so you're sitting there, you're going like, well, I don't know about this, Illuminati, Billy. No, they're there all right, and they've been there for a long time. But there's another faction at work countering their every move. And they don't even know these people exist. But they're there. They're sitting in the same rooms that they're in. Yes, they are. And so, spoiler alert, these people are going to fail in their attempt to create this one world government. Well, actually, that's not true. For some, this is their future. But for others, there's something else planned. Now, This other group that I speak of, that shadowy group that is thwarting these people's despicable plans. Well, sometimes you can get a glimpse of their shadow as they fly past. Yes, the angels of the heavens have descended onto the earth, and they walk amongst us. Yeah, here comes the hard to believe part. What is going on right now is literally biblical. This is the final struggle. This is the moment where the wheat are separated from the chaff. Okay? You will hear the voice of Jesus. He's alive. He's out there right now, looking down on us, waiting for the right moment to descend. For the Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. Oh, it's so poetic. It's like candy to the ears. Well, for some it's like, breaking glass, but for me, I enjoy it. Now, so this is what's going to happen. Okay. There's going to be a separation. Those that are selfless, and worry about others, and are generally good human beings, the salt of the earth, we're going to be leaving this planet, nice as it is, but apparently there's another one even nicer. A planet where we won't have to deal with the assholes anymore. And the selfish ones, the ones that only think about themselves and sit around all day figuring out ways to exploit others and get others to do their work for them, yeah, they get left behind. Yeah, that's right. They don't get to come. I know. But if we brought them, they just screw up the new place. So they have to stay. And what do you think's going to happen to these people when the people that actually make shit happen are gone? Oh, it's going to be a fuck fest. Oh, nothing's going to get done. The crops aren't going to be planted. The trash isn't going to be picked up. They're just going to sit around in a pile of shit and blame each other and tear each other apart. And then the process starts again. Anyway, so this is just my opinion of what I think is going to happen. And if I'm right, you'll see it. And if I'm wrong, I'm just another crazy voice coming out of the ether. Who cares? Anyway, enjoy your day.